Welcome, Capricorn, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 27th through February 2nd. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. That was fast. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it. Wow, that was also fast. Or you may find none at all. So just take anything that resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else, and remember, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. And keep in mind that the cards are here as a guide, not as predictors. So you know what? It may be that you've got some energy that needs some readjusting, or it may be some encouragement to keep things going, however, that turns out. But what we have here in front of you already, we have cards for the physical, mental, and spiritual realms from the minor arcana. And now from the major arcana, we're looking at, nope, that's too many and it didn't. Anyway, we're looking for one card that best represents the overall energy from the major arcana. Oh, and we have it. Nice, Capricorn. The sun. Beautiful. Here comes the sun, my Capricorn friends. Love it. Okay, let's take a look, Capricorn. So in your physical realm, you only have one card. So this is going to be a very general message, which makes sense for a general reading. So Capricorn, in some way, shape, or form, you are holding yourself back, right? The 8 is the number of power. So you are not recognizing your own power. You're not allowing allowing your power to show through. You know what, Capricorn? I feel as though you know you're powerful. I don't know, again, the specifics of how, in what way you're powerful, whether it's like your what's the word I'm looking for? Charisma, or your like just emotional strength, or maybe your physical strength. But whatever it is, it's like, you're powerful, or your capabilities, your abilities, you are powerful, but you're not allowing it to shine through. Now, again, this is a weekly reading. This may be for you, it could be something, in your mundane life, everyday life, maybe one situation at work, you're not showing everyone what you've got, what you bring to the table. And for others, this could be a bigger deal. This may be an ongoing energy of like holding back and not like just allowing, your power to shine through. And it's nobody else holding you back. This is you not allowing yourself maybe to be yourself, or maybe not showing your true self to others. Okay, let's take a look at what we have in the mental realm. You have a lot more on your mind. You've got a lot on your mind. Wow. Okay, so all this stuff on your mind, Capricorn, may be what's behind the fact that you're holding back. Because if you've got a lot on your mind and you're all over the place, then you're really like that. It's your focus that's holding you back, I think. Okay, let's take a look. We have the 2 of Swords reversed. You have another 8, another number of power. The 8 of Wands upright, the 2 of Wands upright, and then the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. All right. So, Capricorn, on top of it all, overall, in your mind, you just feel confused about what you want to do. You're not sure what direction you should go in. You may literally have 2 options. You're choosing, some of you may be choosing between 2 options, 2 directions, and you're not sure which way you want to go. You're not sure what you want to choose. You feel confused. There may even be a bit of overwhelmment here about which direction you should take. But you do have some fiery thoughts beneath that. You have this Eight of Wands. So you really do want to get moving. You want something to start moving. You might feel stagnant. You might feel stuck. Okay? You feel stuck here. You feel stuck here in this Two of Swords reversed energy. You feel stuck. But you want things to pick up. You want things to start moving. You want things to start changing, evolving. You want to take some action. But you don't know what action you want to take. So with this another two energy here, right? You have this confusion and this feeling of being stuck, but you're considering your options. Some of you may be trying to decide, do I stay where I am or do I move someplace else? Now that could be in a career, that could be in a relationship, that could be where you live, that could be a spiritual journey. You know, that could be you might have this like feeling of being stuck or confused because, for example, you were raised in a certain religion, with certain spiritual beliefs, yet you feel stuck there because that's how you were raised, but you're being exposed now to new ideas, new understandings, new knowings. And so you're kind of like comparing what you've got to what's out there in the world for you. And whether it's a spiritual journey or not, I do sense that some of you are looking at what you've got right in front of you, what you've got right now, and you're comparing it to what's out there in the world. One thing I feel compelled to say is the grass is always greener on the other side, right? Do you know what that means? So literally, I heard that expression from when I was a child, right? So when I grew up, I finally realized, okay, when you're standing, let's say, across the street from a neighbor who has a lawn, and it looks so green, it looks so good, and you're standing on your lawn and up close, oh, there's brown spots, there's bare spots. But if you walk over and stand on your neighbor's lawn, you're going to realize it doesn't look any better than yours. Okay, now I'm not saying you shouldn't go for something new or better, but don't just assume that other people's situations are better or someplace else is better. Here's the key, okay? My Capricorn friends, if you're going to make a move, you need to be happy where you are before you move someplace new. And what I mean by that is you need to find what's good about where you are now and really believe it, not just make a list in your head, but not vibrationally feel it. You need to sincerely recognize what is good about where you are right now before you make a move to someplace new. Because if you move to someplace new from a place of dissatisfaction and you think that the grass is greener over there, you're going to get there and it won't be. So you need to find the green grass where you are now, if that makes sense to you, Capricorn. So, and when you find the green grass where you are now, when you find the joy, the satisfaction where you are now, then you'll be inspired. The two energy is all about inspiration. Then you will feel inspired as to what the right action is to take. And then beneath that, we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So this is like a little resistance to the new path. In other words, your lack of clarity, your confusion, the feeling of being stuck is just holding off the new inspiration, the new idea from showing itself, but the energy is here for it. So what I was just saying, okay, wow, that really fits in perfectly with what I was saying, because you're considering your options and you're trying to gin up some inspiration for it. But until you're satisfied with where you are right now, this opportunity isn't going to show itself to you. That right action with right timing is just kind of like being held off by some negative energy, by some expectations that well, that must be better over there than it is here. And because I don't feel, with this feeling of being stuck, being confused, being overwhelmed, with that energy on top of everything, you're really just holding off, not allowing the inspiration to show itself, to that knowing of the right action to take. So if you can kind of lose this, I feel like it's become habitual, this habitual feeling of stagnation, and just allow the energy to flow. Allow yourself to be in your power. You have these 2 8s. You are powerful, Capricorn. Step into your power. Enjoy the view. That just came to me. Enjoy the view. In other words, wow, enjoy the view around you now so that you'll be able to allow this Ace of Wands to turn upright. And then, if you feel so inclined, the inspiration will come to you. This Ace of Wands will come to you, and you'll know what action you should take. It's there waiting for you. It's just being held off by the energy of, stagnation and confusion and a lack of clarity. But if you can let that go and allow these energies in, then that Ace of Wands will turn upright. You will know what to do. So it's interesting that you have the 6 of Pentacles as your message from the universe. Let me see what I feel here. You need to approach this with an openness, a sense of generosity, a sense of, I feel like a sense of love for others. And what I mean by that is, in general, I feel, all right, I'm going to say it the way I'm feeling it and then explain what it means. Like, I'm feeling like you need to, like, kind of approach things with an open heart and a love for humanity, like, or well, actually, like loving strangers, like being open to strangers. And I don't mean like allowing strangers into your life. I mean, it's a feeling of like a love of humanity, being open to sharing with others. And I don't even mean sharing money. I mean, that may be the case for some of you, but I'm not even feeling that. I'm feeling like sharing. I'm feeling like recognizing that you share your source energy with everyone else, with everyone around you, right? We are all source energy. We are all infinite wisdom. We are all connected. We are all powerful. We came here with different intentions. We came here for different experiences. But I'm feeling as though I'm supposed to tell you that by loving everyone and everything around you, you're loving yourself. And I'm just feeling like you should be open-hearted, generous. And again, I don't feel it's necessarily financially generous. It could be. And if you feel so compelled, by all means, do so. It's one of my things. Giving money to people on the street who appear to need it. I just feel compelled to do so sometimes. And this may apply to you. This may be literal for you, but I'm also just feeling an open-heartedness, a love for humanity. And it makes so much sense with this sun energy, right? I mean, this is such an open-hearted energy, an open energy, open for joy, open for fun, letting people in, letting the sunshine in, like innocence and um, and looking at the world with like fresh, innocent eyes. And that's maybe where this comes in, this Six of Pentacles, right? With that love of humanity and being open, looking at the world with like the eyes of a baby, someone who is innocent and fresh to the world, and also someone who still knows innately who they really are, who still knows, even though they can't verbalize it. They still know that they are infinite wisdom, infinite power, a non-physical spiritual being who came here for fun. Oh, and I had a minor like aha moment. Well, I guess it could be considered major, but I don't know. I was talking with my daughter, and I just got the feeling that we're non-physical eternal beings, right? We come here for this human experience, and I got the feeling that we're supposed to look at life as a vacation, as like or if you've ever watched Star Trek, and I'm no expert, so don't beat me up if I'm wrong about this, but I think it was, I don't know if it was The Next Generation or Voyager, or maybe both of them. It might have been Voyager. Anyway, I feel like there's like a holodeck where they could go and create experiences to have fun in. And I feel like this is what we've done for ourselves. We've decided who we want to be in this life. We came into this life for the fun and the experience of it. And when we're born, when we're newborns, we still remember that, but then all of a sudden, we're exposed to the vibrations of those around us, not just those close to us, but then even the world at large. And we're exposed to their energies, to their words, to what they've picked up along their lifetime, and misconceptions and misperceptions of how things are that they've picked up. And then we begin to make this part of our being and our experience, when we really don't need to do that, and we don't want to do that. So, wow. I love this sun energy, because it really makes me want to tell you about that epiphany that I had of just feeling like life is supposed to be a vacation. And even when you take vacations, every moment of it isn't one big, let's say it's a week-long vacation, one big week of joy and excitement. No, there are ups and downs. There are little things that don't go your way, and you say, I don't like that. But you don't let it get to you, because you're on vacation. So it doesn't snowball. The negative energy doesn't build. It doesn't get bigger and bigger and bigger. Because you're on vacation and you're feeling lighthearted, you let it go. And you're able to go back and have fun, and find things to appreciate, and find things to experience joy in. And that's how I feel like you're supposed to be approaching this life, my Capricorn friends. Wow, turned out to be a very powerful message. I mean, I feel it very strongly, Capricorn. I do enjoy it. Okay, my Capricorn friends, listen, if none of this resonates with you, go check out your moon and rising sign messages. If you do feel so inclined, I would appreciate it if you would support this channel simply by giving it a thumbs up, this message, maybe subscribing and clicking the bell for notifications. But either way, my Capricorn friends, I really want to thank you for being with me. I hope you have a sunshine-filled week, and I hope you can recognize yourself and the rest of humanity and spread the love, spread the joy, spread the sunshine. And I hope to see you back here again next week, my Capricorn friends.